What's going on, world? DS1 Ross. I'm back. Good morning to everyone. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to the people who rock with me. You know, good morning to everybody. Hope y'all doing well this morning. I came to chop it up with y'all real quick. You know, I just came to give my perspective on what's been going on. And of course, the buffoonery is at an all-time high, of course. You know. But today, I want to talk about the fake Black Power code. The fake Black Power code. That's what we're going to talk about on today's show. And remember, family, y'all tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep Live. And I'm DS1 Ross. And we here. So, the first thing, family, is I want y'all to understand that this conscious industry, people like to call it a community, So I'm going to call it what y'all like to call it. This conscious community, it's all fake. I'm going to just start out by just saying that. When you hear these people screaming Black Power, please understand that these people are fraudulent. Please understand, family, that these people will not lead you anywhere. Understand that. Stop looking to be accepted by anybody. See? This is why I say sheep stay sleep. Because a lot of y'all are just taking part in these shenanigans so somebody could say, oh, yeah, I remember you was there. People always want to be a part of some shit they really ain't got no business being a part of. Motherfuckers love being a part of some shit they ain't really built for. You see, because being Black Power nowadays is a fucking joke. It's a joke. Nobody takes you serious when you say you represent Black Power. You know why? Because there is no power in this community. There is no power. It's just a bunch of niggas running around acting stupid. And truth be told, that's how the white supremacists looked at this shit. So y'all cut all that shit out about there's agents in the conscious community. Because see, I had to sit back and reevaluate something. See, back in the real times of Black Power, they were infiltrated by agents because they were actually doing shit. We're not doing nothing. This conscious community that y'all love to say y'all part of, they're not doing anything. They're not doing shit. You know what they doing? They selling you merchandise and feel good information. Nobody's sitting down and having real conversations. And you know why they not doing that? Because telling the truth won't get you paid. You see? Y'all got to understand this fake black power code that we see going on. And how you got all these fake motherfuckers grouping up around each other and spreading poison to people. You got sheep galvanizing other sheeps. And they all following a shepherd. See, I never was a nigga who followed the crowd. Never was. See, I was always the dude who would sit back and analyze why everybody's following this specific person or these specific people. See, these motherfuckers is just fraudulent. And when I sit back and watch, that's what I see. Because what I was taught was actions speak louder than words. And the actions of these people are detrimental to us. You see? We worrying about agents in this community. There is no more agents in the black community. You know why? Because the black cracker exists. And the black cracker is real. And that's who does the dirty work. And they don't do dirty work for white supremacists, like a lot of us think. They're doing dirt for themselves. Because like I told y'all, family, white supremacy is a mindset first. The system of white supremacy was built out of the narcissistic mindset of the white supremacists. A lot of people don't understand that. As above, so below. This is why your parents tell you, think before you speak, think before you act. That's the aspect of as above, so below. So what you think about is what you're going to manifest. And these niggas is manifesting nothing because they aren't about anything. You see? But these motherfuckers constantly want your attention. They constantly want your money. Because you got to understand what money is, family. Currency is energy, current. So the more you pay these niggas attention, the more they gonna get their little Google money. To each his own. Do your thing. But don't say you black power. Because you don't understand what power is. Or maybe you do. And see, if you understand what power is, but you using your power for negativity, you're a black cracker. Because let's get the definition of power. Power is the capacity or ability to direct or influence the behavior of others or the course of events. So as you can see, based on the definition, that a lot of these niggas been using a power to keep their fuckery going on. It's a whole group of you niggas. A whole group of y'all. You see, this how it was back in the day. This is why they say revolution begins with a small group of people. The 5%. Shout out to the gods and the earths. See, we dealing with 85ers. That's the sheep. That's the niggas that's running around lying to you. That's the niggas running around spitting feel-good information. You see? That's the motherfuckers who's saying one thing on one hand, but then won't hold themselves accountable for other things on the other hand. See, you cannot be a leader without responsibility and without accountability. And this is what is lacking in the conscious community. See, it's easy to admit when you do something wrong. But the question is, are you going to change how you treat that person? You see? See, people think saying sorry is just enough. You know what impresses me more than sorry? When I see your behavior change. Because see, if your behavior don't change, then that means your apology wasn't sincere. You see? I want people to heal, family. I don't want you to say you sorry. Do better. Let me see you do better. This is why I say we got to heal before we build. Because that's why we don't have any power. Not any power that's going to help us be progressive. The power that we're using and the power that we're implementing is keeping us stagnant. It's keeping us at a standstill. You know why? Because motherfuckers don't want to sit back and say what they've done. Motherfuckers don't want to sit back and talk about what part they played in this bullshit and do better. You see? See, it's all about putting a Band-Aid on an open wound. Fuck the stitches. Fuck the peroxide. Let's just put a Band-Aid over. And that's the problem. That is the problem. And see, everybody expects you to kiss ass, to be a part of their little bullshit group. For what? I don't want to be down with none of you niggas. None of y'all. You know why? Because I know y'all ain't built like that. You see? Nobody give a fuck about black people. Not even black people. You see? And we got to understand that, family. Skin folk ain't your kinfolk. We got fake black power leaders that's pushing this fake black power code. And the code is to be as fake as you can so we can do what we want to do and make money. See, you can make money being fake nowadays. And it's always been like that. There's no money in being real. Why do you think they snatched Tupac and put him up in Hollywood and gave him a bunch of money and shit like that? I could tell y'all why. Because they wanted him to be quiet. So how about we give him so much money, he won't even focus on the problems of his people. And this is the problem in this conscious community. See, we sit around and have these live streams, right? which is all cool. But where's the solutions to our real problems? See, we could sit around and talk about theories and all this shit all day. But if we can't sit down in a room and actually get shit done, regardless if we argue, disagree, or whatever, if we cannot sit down and get something done, you're going to continue to have what we have now. You see? And these are fake leaders. You got to understand that. These are charlatans. The Bible speaks on this. Fake leaders, fake pastors, wolves in sheep clothing. This is what we dealing with here. Fake motherfuckers. But everybody wants to follow the fake motherfucker. And I'm going to tell you why they like to follow the fake motherfuckers. They like to follow the fake motherfuckers because the fake motherfuckers are cool. You see? The fake motherfuckers sound so eloquent. You know, they stroke your ego. And there's so many of you fake motherfuckers that y'all standing in the way of real ones. You know? It's to the point where, man, I ain't got no more faith in this shit. It's over. It's bullshit. It's over, man. Because, see, what niggas not gonna do, they not gonna get up here and really try to give the people salvation. See, knowledge, like they say in the Bible, knowledge of the book gives you salvation. But see, motherfuckers is not aware of these people. They not aware of these wicked motherfuckers. See, I'm gonna tell you what these people are really trying to create. These people are trying to create a scenario where they can capitalize off niggas going to jail. You see? See, motherfuckers don't understand what they playing with. Because see, when you get up here and you start talking like you about something, but when motherfuckers figure out you ain't about shit, motherfuckers still follow you. I wonder why is that? Is it because you want to be cool? Is it because you want to be accepted? What is it? What is it about being fake that attracts people to being fake, to being disloyal? Hmm? What power do you get out of being fake? And the code to you fake niggas is in the fake God we trust. Y'all worshiping a fake God. Fakeness is your God. That's what y'all worship. That's why y'all run around and promote bullshit. I hear all the sneak shots, all of them. Like right now, it's a troll in my chat listening. Y'all know who y'all are, and y'all know me, but y'all scared to face me because you fake. because you fake. I understand. I understand. You see, I've always got in trouble from young because the way I speak. So I know that might be my downfall. Because a nigga is just gonna be who he is, man. I'ma speak the truth, whether it hurts you or it helps you. And guess what? What hurts you will begin to help you. You know why? Because it's just like working out. You have to build resistance. And see, that's what these niggas is running from when they hearing certain people spit in the truth. Y'all running from that. Y'all running from critique. Y'all running from that pullback. Y'all want everybody to just agree. That ain't power. See? Especially when everybody agrees to be fake. And that's what's going on. See, I don't have no reason to be fake. You know why? Because I ain't never make no money off YouTube. And I don't plan to. This is a platform to get my message out there to people. So people can get used to hearing my voice and knowing where I stand and knowing who I am. This is what this is about. This ain't about no check for me. A lot of you niggas is putting gas in y'all car off YouTube. A lot of you niggas is paying y'all light bills. YouTube is a lot of you niggas jobs. And a lot of you niggas hustle. This is why you must continue to be fake and push the narrative of being fake. Because this is what gets you paid. This is what gets you paid. You see? And I'm tired of you niggas sitting around taking up for the bullshit. See, the problem starts. I'm going to tell you where the problem lies. The problem in this community lies with the men. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because the women are trying to get with conscious men. This is why a lot of women join the conscious community. We just got to be real here. Let's stop acting like a lot of these women join the conscious community because they want some information. A lot of them join the conscious community because they're looking for a new type of man. They want a man with some substance. They want a man they can learn from. And you know what they running into? Pimps, Macs, liars, manipulators, all different aspects of simps. And they letting these simp niggas lead them down the wrong path. This is why Black women in the conscious community still have negative shit to say about conscious Black men. Because niggas is not leading by example. You got a bunch of hotep hoes and hotep dick chasers. You got a bunch of niggas in this community chasing a dick. And a bunch of women being groupies for these conscious niggas. When all conscious means that you aware. But what you aware of? Are you aware that all this shit is fake? And these niggas on YouTube is the offspring of other fake motherfuckers? Y'all ain't nothing but carbon copies of fake people? Huh? Y'all not aware of that, though. Y'all not aware of that. Y'all not aware that y'all doing shows about the same shit that was talked about 10 years ago before YouTube was popular. Y'all not aware of that? See, we gotta sit down and have real fucking conversations. Stop bullshitting each other. Because that's what we doing. We bullshitting one another and talking about we building. Building what, nigga? Building what? What have the conscious community built? Somebody put something in the chat and tell me one thing the conscious community has built. But motherfuckers talking about it's agents running around. I'm gonna tell you who the agents are, the niggas who you following. Those are your agents. Ain't no white supremacists running around in this fucking community. Niggas ain't got shit. Ain't no COINTELPRO in this community. Who created something? Who has an institution that's black owned and for blacks? Huh? Name me one person. There is no COINTELPRO in this shit. Y'all better wake up. Only thing in here is sheep and black crackers. That's the only thing in this community. Followers and black crackers, because those are the leaders. That's who leading the flock, a black cracker. The black man with the mentality of his oppressor. That's what's plaguing this community. And we got a fake black power code now, because everybody's fake. Everybody fake. Everybody want to be on the home team. See? You playing for the home team, you with the black crackers. So don't come over here and talk to me about black power, nigga. You over there with the crackers, the black crackers. You see? That's who y'all over there running around with. Motherfuckers who gonna destroy people. Because that's what's happening. That's what's happening. That's why the youth don't want to listen to none of this shit. They don't want to hear this shit. Because it's a fake black power code. The only power niggas is exuding is the power of negativity. It's the power of division. These are the niggas dividing the community. Y'all don't see that? Y'all don't see that? Oh, I don't fuck with them over there. Fuck them. I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them. Nobody got no real ideology. And at this point, we don't need to be talking about ideologies. We need to talk about the real issue. And the real issue is the mindset that plagues this community. And the mindset is, I'm going to be a follower. And see, any motherfucker who just following, they don't have nothing to contribute. This is why they shouldn't be around. You see? If all you here for is to hopefully be on Sinetta TV and get a debate, nigga, you need to get the fuck out of here. Because you a waste. Because if you think getting a debate on Sinetta TV is black power, You an idiot. Because you being on Sinetta debating ain't gonna build shit in your community. Ain't gonna stop these little boys and girls from being murdered. You know what's gonna stop that? The change of a mindset of the adults that's around them. See, we the fucking problem. We always like to talk about these kids. We the fucking problem. Because they don't trust shit we say. They don't believe shit we say. They don't even care about what we got to say no more. You know why? Because we fake. That's why. We fake. We fake. And you putting fake motherfuckers with real people. And that's the problem. And that's the shit that you got going on. Spiritual people versus carnal people. All motherfuckers trying to do is get some money to buy their Newports. Motherfuckers ain't building nothing. Motherfuckers ain't building nothing, man. So let's get the definition of code. Shout out to everybody in the chat too. For real. Shout out to everybody, man. Real rap. Shout out to everybody, man. The definition of code: a systematic collection of laws or regulations. A systematic collection of laws or regulations. Now, what is our collections of laws or collection of laws or regulations for the conscious community? Can somebody tell me that? Please? Can somebody tell me that? Because the code I see is the code of fuckery. That's the code that's being followed. The code of fuckery. Let's uphold as much fuckery as we can. Let's uplift fuck niggas. Let's do that. Let's make them our leaders. Niggas who ain't gonna hold themselves accountable for nothing. And see, none of you niggas really want to be a sacrifice for the greater good. That's how I know y'all ain't ready for revolution. That's how I know y'all ain't about no black power. Because are y'all niggas ready to die for this? Huh? Y'all ready to go to jail for 40 years like Mutulu Shakur? Y'all ready to sit in jail and be a political prisoner? And might get the death penalty like Tukey Williams? Huh? Y'all ready to get put in a hole out in the middle of nowhere in prison? Like Larry Hoover and Jeff Fort? Huh? Y'all ready for that? Y'all fake black power niggas? Y'all ready for that? See, y'all not ready for that. That's why y'all not gonna do nothing but sell y'all motherfucking t-shirts and sell oil. All y'all niggas gonna do is sell something. Y'all not gonna sacrifice anything because it's not in you. I just read something Surfing Tangents just put in the chat. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Leaders are born, not made. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because see, and I'm gonna tell you something about a leader. And when people hear the voice of a leader, most people, you know what they do? They run. They run. You see, this is why they killed the brother out in St. Louis. Darren Seals. He was a born leader. When that man spoke, people moved. That's power. And they don't, and see, these fake motherfuckers, they don't want certain people with power because they actually might do something good with it. This is why they had to get rid of certain people. This is why. This is why. This is why they had to get rid of Malcolm. That's why they had to get rid of, they had to run Marcus Garvey off. This is why. Like I said, Mutulu Shakur, Darren Seals, Larry Hoover, Jeff Ford, real leaders. Them brothers sacrificed their lives, man. They sacrificed their lives, man. None of you fake niggas gonna do that shit. None of y'all gonna do that. You know why? Because if y'all did, or if y'all plan to, y'all be actually doing something. Y'all be actually doing something. Shout out to the trolls too. Shout out to the trolls. They part of this fake black power code that's running around. You know? That's just a sheep running around acting like a wolf. You see what I'm saying? So we got to understand something, family. These niggas ain't about nothing, man. They ain't about nothing. They not. See, shout out to the people who've actually built something and now they have to cover their own asses from these black crackers. Like Joel Benjamin. Shout out to Joel Benjamin. He owns a business. Nicholas Brooklyn. I've been there for years. You see? He has something to show for what he talks about. You see? And he don't have to worry about COINTELPRO white supremacists. You know who he got to worry about? He has to worry about black crackers because those are your niggas who are agents. Black crackers. You see? Being a cracker is a mentality. That's what y'all don't understand. Being a cracker is a mindset. It's not the color of your skin. Folios. All of y'all that like to get up here and hate white people and push hate. All you niggas that's doing that are black crackers. Because y'all the same people who turn around and threaten to kill black men on live streams. Threaten to sleep with another black man's woman, but claim they men a principal. But you want to sleep with another black man's woman. See, I gotta listen to these people, man. Gotta listen to them. And I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm perfect. Because I'm not. Because I'm not. And I ain't afraid to say it. Because I'm with that shit. You come at me with that bullshit, you gonna get what you asking for. Point blank, period. You're not gonna silence me, black cracker. You're not gonna run me away, black cracker. You ain't gonna scare me into submission, black cracker. I ain't gonna stand in line with you so you can impress master, black cracker. I'll come for your motherfucking ass. Cause you weak, nigga. That's why you decided to be a black cracker, cause you weak. You afraid to be who you are. You inferior to the mindset of the white supremacists. That's why you adopted that shit, because you ain't built. That's why you just want to sit back and collect money. See? These people claiming to be black power and love their people, but they want to live like the people who they speak out against. Hypocrisy is at an all-time high. And you got motherfuckers joining it. Because you know how people are looking at it? Weak motherfuckers. If I can't beat them, join them. You see? And that's the problem with our people. That's the problem. Motherfuckers is scary. Scary. I ain't ready for nothing, man. But everybody talking about a revolution. Y'all not ready to change? Revolution means change. All y'all trying to do is get some change. Y'all ain't ready to change shit. Because the first thing you got to change is your mindset. So the first thing you got to do is get that little supremacist out your head, which is your ego. You ain't no king. How you a king and you ain't got no kingdom? See, that's the effects of feel-good rhetoric that's spewed in this conscious community. You a king with no kingdom. You a king with no queen. You see? See, people are not questioning things. That's the problem. There is no code. We already got the definition of a code. There's no laws or regulations. Where's the laws at? Oh, we make up laws as they go, right? Who does that? Doesn't the government do that? The people that y'all call white supremacists, don't they make up shit as they go along? So what the fuck are we doing here, family? What are we doing here? Let me ask y'all that. What are we doing here? Aren't we mimicking the same motherfuckers we claim to hate? Aren't we mimicking them? Huh? Because if we wasn't, we'll be more progressive. That's because we have the mindset of our oppressor, man. And you know why we're going to continue to have that mindset? Because most of the niggas who speak out against white supremacy want to live that lifestyle. So they speaking on it, hoping they can get paid from it so they could go and live right next to the motherfuckers they claim they hate. Because when niggas get some money, look where Polite went, to Hollywood. But everybody in the conscious community done spoke out against Hollywood for years. But when our main man, and I'm speaking figuratively, when our main man, the young phenom, Brother Polite, when he got some real money, where'd he go? Where did he go? And see, that was his whole plan from the beginning. That's why he started and created the mindset of, we need to stop saying that the white man is the devil. You see? Which I agree with. And you know why I agree with it now? Because of niggas like him. Because you are what we've been speaking against all these years. See, I had to go back to the drawing board. Don't think I don't never check myself in what I say and how I think about shit, because I do. Supremacy is a mindset. It has nothing to do with color. Black and white are classes. They're classes. You see? And Polite always wanted to be amongst them people. That's why he created the paradigm of it first. And they had debates and all that shit about it. Because what he did was build his portfolio for those people. So when he went around them, he got shit to show. Look, I debunked this, I debunked that, I debunked that. Because he's a black cracker. That's all. That's all. But now, we got a bunch of little motherfuckers who want to be like Polite. So what is the best way to take a person's spot? You demean their character. You demean their image. See, they doing the same shit that they speaking out against. They doing the same things. You see? Doing the same shit. They come on these platforms, throw you under the bus. Use troll accounts to attack you. To try to make you look some type of way. But then get mad when the NFL do it to Colin Kaepernick. Then what the fuck are you doing on YouTube? And like I said, I ain't gonna sit here and play like I'm perfect, because I know what I did. Because guess what? I'm not with the games, but I can play the game. See, I'm not with the bullshit. But if you bring that bullshit to me, you're gonna get it thrown back in your face. So bring shit to my doorstep, it's gonna get thrown in your face. Period. Because I'm not a pushover. And that means I'm not a pushover for anyone. I'm not gonna let, because I love my people, I'm not gonna let them push me over. You see? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because I understand the real problem. And the real problem is the mindset of our people. This is why I say we must heal before we build. Why you think there's nothing being built in the conscious community? Because we haven't healed from nothing. That's why we can't sit down and have constructive conversations with civil people. See, I don't want to talk to no irrational idiot. I'm not talking to you because you're not worthy of being talked to. You have to, something else has to happen for you to get it. You irrational dumbass niggas. See? So this is why. This is why. And understand this too. When you play in the game, you win the game. Don't try to reset the motherfucking game when you start getting attacked. Because you know what that shows? That shows me how fake you are too. See, motherfuckers who don't want to take hits in the game, is those passive aggressive motherfuckers who really ain't gonna do nothing. Who really just gonna keep crying about, oh, these white people are doing so much to us. It ain't these white people that's doing shit to us. It's these niggas that adopted the mindset of these sick motherfuckers. That's who's hurting niggas. That's who. But nobody wants to look at the issue. We want to dance around. We want to dance around the point. And the point is, niggas need to get their shit together. Niggas. This is why I say, black men deal with black men, black women deal with black women. But you got black women who's saying they don't correct other black women. This is the beginning of a problem. Then you have black men out here who don't want to stand corrected amongst other black men, but preach brotherhood. So if steel sharpens steel and your blade is dull, nigga, and I'm coming to sharpen it, and you saying you don't want your blade sharpened, then you not a warrior. See? And that's all figurative. Y'all get it. Y'all intelligent people. I ain't got to explain everything. But that's what we're dealing with in this community. We're dealing with fake people that's producing more fake motherfuckers. The fake that fake produced. The fake that fake produce is what we're dealing with today. See? See what happens when a community begins to lack in communication? Then what happens is we begin to break down on every level. You see? But if we don't want to correct one another, then how are we a community? If my kid outside playing with your kid, or my children is outside playing with your children, and we all live in the same neighborhood, and I see your child doing something wrong with my child or without my child, and I say something to your child, and you come out your motherfucking house beefing at me, where's the community at? Because I told your son, get out the middle of the goddamn street before you get hit by a car. You come out your motherfucking house with your nightgown on, talking about, don't say nothing to my son. That's the problem. Because now you got grown-ups that say the same bullshit. You can't say that to me. I thought this was a community. So if we all part of the community, why the fuck I can't say it to you? I ain't disrespecting you. I ain't demeaning you. I'm telling you something that can help you. I'm telling your kid something that can help him. But you so egotistical and running around with that narcissistic supremacist mindset that only you could talk to your son. But when your son get murdered in the street, that's when you want the black community to appear. You fake motherfuckers better go ahead, man. Because see, that's the problem. Now when somebody die, now it's kumbaya time. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya, my lord. Y'all get on that bullshit when somebody die. When a little kid get murdered. Trayvon Martin got murdered. Everybody was hurt. But then guess what? We went back to the same bullshit. Then guess what? Jordan Davis got killed. Then we went back to the bullshit. Then somebody else got killed. Then on and on and on and on. Because we're not changing the way we think. We're not changing the way we deal with one another. We're not doing it. We're not. Because if I can't give you some constructive criticism, then how am I your brother? How I'm black man? How I'm black woman? How am I your brother? Don't come up in these chats and call me brother if I'm telling you something that's uplifting and you don't want to take it. You take it as an insult. You take it as an insult. But when your motherfucking ass at work and your boss tell you go empty the goddamn garbage can, does it matter how he said it? Because people love to do that too. Well, maybe if you didn't say it like that, okay, do your boss watch how he speak to your motherfucking ass? Huh? When you take your ass to work, do your boss care about how what he says to you, how it comes off? No, because if you don't like it, you could find somewhere else to motherfucking work. And it's the same shit with me. You ain't gotta like how I said it. It's about what I said. How about you try listening to what I said instead of always trying to critique? Oh, well, you ain't have to say it like that. All right, well, then you ain't have to listen to it either. Bye. Because I'm not going to hold grown ass men and women hands through this shit. Because we all supposed to be warriors, right? So if we warriors, how am I hold your hand? Huh? How am I hold your hand? So I'm supposed to dilly-dally with you niggas? That's what y'all want me to do? Dilly-dally? And talk, whisper sweet nothings? That ain't gonna change nothing. You see? That's not gonna change a motherfucking thing. Like I said before, you know what builds character? Pain, struggle. That's what leads to change. When a motherfucker is sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's when motherfuckers get up and do something. See? But see, as long as we playing this blame game, we gonna continue to perpetuate the fake black power code. You're gonna have a bunch of sheep running around thinking that they shepherds. You see? So think about this, y'all. Is it paying off for black people to continue to be fake with one another? Is that paying off for us? Is that helping our children? Because the children are worse off than the adults. You know why? Because they got to deal with all these new laws and all these new regulations that was put into place to give these children no hope. You know why? Because they motherfucking parents ain't had no hope. And they motherfucking parents ain't teach them to have faith and to believe in something. And to love yourself and to love your people and to speak truth to power. So our children is worse off than us. I just saw a video with two high school boys slumped out on a bus. They got all types of new drugs for our children. But it's us being afraid to hurt somebody's feelings when the truth was built to hurt your feelings. You know why? Because when you hear the truth, you ain't got no choice but to accept it. But the question is, what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? Are you gonna hold it for yourself? Huh? Or are you gonna be a messenger, a prophet? See, a lot of you niggas don't even understand y'all purpose. This is why it's easy to debunk that shit y'all be talking. Because y'all don't have no purpose. Y'all just talking. Y'all just talking, man. Nobody don't believe that shit y'all talking offline. Nobody. Nobody. Like Surfing said, leaders are born. They're not made. You see? So how long, family, will we continue to accept the fuckery? How long? How long? How long are we going to continue to support the bullshit rhetoric that's plaguing our people? We still got men against women. We still got gender wars. You know why? Because there's a lack of understanding on the roles of the man and the woman. But then when you got a person who's going to come and bring that information, they get ostracized. Oh, don't fuck with him. Why? Why? Because I'm making you change? Because I'm making you analyze shit? That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I was put here for. See? Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Before you run around pointing the fingers, look at you. Can you take being wrong? Can you take being debunked? A lot of you niggas can't because y'all characters. And y'all trying to make a living off this Sesame Street Black Power bullshit. Y'all trying to make a living off of it by playing Cookie Monster, by playing Count Dracula, by playing Ernie and Bert. You see? Y'all think y'all gonna fake it till y'all make it. Them days are over. Because see, the youth, they either want to know if you real or you fake. And they could tell if you real or you fake by what you do when you under pressure. Motherfuckers talk all that hot shit. But when pressure is on, how do you perform? See? When your back is against the wall, will you continue to stand for Black Power? When you sit in that interrogation room and you sitting across the table from the DEA, are you still gonna stand on your premise then? Or you gonna motherfucking cry and say it's just YouTube? It's just YouTube. You gonna do that? You gonna do that? See, this is why the youth, they don't want to hear this shit. They're gonna keep running around wearing they Yves Saint Laurents. You know, they're gonna keep wearing they Margielas. You know, Because it's like, man, why take part in this bullshit? It's bullshit. And then half the motherfuckers want to be like the niggas in the street. The conscious nigga want to look like the rapper, but he always talking about rappers. How the fuck you always talking about the rap music and how rappers is affecting the minds of our youth, but you walk around looking like a rapper? What are you talking about? The fake that fake produces, which gives you the fake black power code. The laws and the regulations are being fake. That's what you niggas are. Y'all speak out against shit that y'all represent. Oh, these rappers, these entertainers. Well, what the fuck going on YouTube but conscious entertainment? Fake beefs, fake attacks on people, people using scandals to build their platforms. You go get in a little disagreement with a motherfucker. Now your platform done exploded because you done use that as a scandal. That's not the entertainment business. Controversy sells, doesn't it? Everybody want to keep listening to what happened. And motherfuckers is building a platform off of that. They not building their platform off of solid information where people are actually getting it. Good night, Mushmouth. You see? See, that person keep coming back because I was talking to their soul. Because they take part in the bullshit. They take part in pushing the fake narrative that these people are upholding. They're upholding this shit. You see? But see, the shit lies on the audience. This is why the name of my show is Sheep Stay Sleep Live. Because if you listening to DS1, you're not a sheep. Because sheeps don't want to hear this. Because the sheep want to be popular. And that's what we dealing with now with this YouTube shit. Popularity contest. So if you're not in the in crowd, you're on the outside. So they're going to call you lame. They're going to say you a nerd. You know, it's just like in high school. It's just like high school. You feel me? It's just like high school. If you're not running around with the jocks, you a nerd. You ain't about shit. That's the same shit we got in this community. You ain't running around pushing the fuckery, pushing the poison, not holding people accountable for what they say and what they do. You a problem. You a problem. Let me see what's going on in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat too. Hope y'all having a good morning, man. You know? Flashing lights. Okay. Go Stay Woke TV. Surfing. Shout out to Sonya. What's going on, Sonya? I never saw you over here before. Peace to you, sis. Exactly. Exactly. You right, surfing. You absolutely right. You absolutely correct. That's what people don't want to understand. They're all in this community. A lot of people who who give away shit, who donate shit to people who do giveaways, come from white people. But they don't tell you that though. They don't tell you that. Sheep stay sleep. Sheep stay sleep. See, the whole idea of the giveaway shit came from white folks. White folks been was doing that on YouTube, giving away shit for to build their channels up. They been doing that. That came from them. That came from them. But we like to sit around and act like we created this. You didn't create that. You took that from somebody else. So that doesn't equal to agents? No, no, no. You just a black cracker. You just a black cracker. Black crackers don't work for nobody. They work for themselves. Most of them work for themselves. They work for themselves. Black crackers are nothing but the overseers that was in slavery. They just keeping niggas in line so they don't get their ass whooped. That's all. So they just kissing ass so they could get their little crumbs out the pie. You know? So they not living below the poverty level. That's all it is. Go back and check out my Black Cracker series. It's on my channel. Goat Stay Woke. Go check it out. What you say, Sonya? I'm from New York City, and they gentrified the fuck out of Harlem. So I want to know what the fuck is the news van and bullshit was needed for. Exactly. How I look at that, Sonya, is he should have bought the motherfucking news van instead of buying that Benz. See, that showed you where niggas' mindset is. You bought a Benz before you went and bought a work van. So are you really trying to do work? Or are you trying to show people in the conscious community, this is what you can get if you fuck with me? You see? You gotta sit back and try to grasp what a person is trying to say by what they're presenting to you. So if you went and bought a Benz, nigga, instead of buying the news van, then that shows me the community is not that important. Yourself and your ego is more important first because you had to feed that first. You could have went and bought a Toyota, nigga. You went and bought a Benz. Why? Because that's what you want to show black people. This is what you could get when you fuck with us. You could get a Benz. Right. But then, but then we talk shit about the youth when they go out and get Benzes the way they do. Right? Don't we get mad at the youth that's running around scamming, swiping niggas' credit cards and driving in Aston Martins in the hood, pulling up in the projects with BMW i8s? But y'all talk shit about them, but then y'all accept what happens with the HOK. and how they take their money and buy expensive materialistic shit, but then cry and beg for donations when they want to do something constructive. They could have took that same motherfucking money and did it with that. You could have took that same money and started a program in the neighborhood. You wanted a Benz, nigga. All right, no doubt. No doubt. Niggas want chains. No doubt. Niggas want $500 and $600 shades. No doubt. You a black cracker though. You a black cracker. Because you sold out your people to feed your narcissistic habits. You see? That's what happened. That's what happened. And all you niggas who follow this fake black power shit, y'all gonna see in the next few years, I'm gonna say the next 3 years, this shit gonna be obsolete. It's gonna be obsolete. You know why? Because people are going to begin to see vividly that this shit is actually destroying our people more than it's helping them. The consciousness community is destroying our people more than it's helping them. All that information they give out, cool, I salute that. But we can find that shit on our own. We don't need to support no fake bullshit to get no information. Let's get it ourselves. You see? When I was dealing with the conscious community offline, I was going to them just for the information. Because see, I was taught young never to worship a man. You see? You watch what they do. You don't focus on what they have. Because what they eat don't make you shit. But everybody wants to follow people. See? We got to become our own leaders. Leaders in our own right. And see, what are we fighting for? Because everybody like to say, oh, we fighting for liberation. Liberation from what? What are we being liberated from? What is liberation? See, we need to start being more specific when we're talking. What are we being liberated from? From what? From economic slavery? So because I could go get a Benz or a Beamer, I'm not economically deprived. Yes, you are. Because you still live in an economically deprived neighborhood. So, nigga, you could park your Benz in the hood. Cool. But it ain't worth shit. It ain't worth nothing. See? You see? We got to look at what impact has the conscious community made on the world. It hasn't made any effect. Any. But I could tell you some of the leaders who's affected places all over the world. You got brothers like Azazel Bey. They love him out in London in the UK. Brother Bobby Hemmett, he's loved worldwide. Bobby was loved so much. You know why we love Bobby? Because Bobby was 1,000. See? When he taught you about things, he was 1,000. He cursed. He drunk soda in the middle of his shit. Take his shirt off, have his tight ass t-shirt on. You know why? Because he wasn't caught up in ego and what people thought about him. He's a raw spirit. But now, those people who present that attribute, they're being cut off. We have to shut them down. We have to shut that down. We have to shut them up. You see? What happened to Bobby? I'm going to tell you what happened to Bobby. Bobby got sick. He caught a stroke. And none of these conscious community leaders, none of the motherfuckers gave Bobby Hemmett a dime. They didn't give him a dime. Now, mind you, Bobby Hemmett, his whole lecture career, he even said it. He would go from city to city. Just pay for my flight, pay for my room. I'm good. He did that for years. So when he got sick and caught a stroke, he didn't have no money for therapy. But see, that's why you gotta have real loyal people around you. So when shit happens, they don't run. They don't run. Shout out to Brother Panic. He didn't run. He stood there and he fought with his brother. And he started up. I'm not sure if it was a GoFundMe, but he started some type of donation pot for Bobby. The people helped Bobby get back to health. The people made sure Bobby had the right medicines. Bobby had the money to finish the therapy. The people. You see what happens when you're real? The people will support you. Why didn't he get that support from the leaders of the community? The ones who is standing on his shoulders right now. They ain't give him no paper. They ain't give him no paper. You see? See? Then you got brothers like Phil Valentine. Now, all these people that I'm naming is people who these conscious community leaders now, they're living through them. Without them, you wouldn't have the House of Consciousness today. If it wasn't for guys like Bobby Hemmett, if it wasn't for guys like Phil Valentine, Azariah Bay, Brother Dale Jones, Natural Tahuti. Y'all want to know where the black woman is God came from? It came from Natural Tahuti. Where's Natural Tahuti now? In prison. 20 years. But nobody salute that man. He's a political prisoner. He was targeted. But nobody talk about this. Because it's a fake black power code being pushed on the people now. Let's play this kumbaya game, y'all, while we keep getting this money and you niggas keep dying in the streets. While y'all come and buy t-shirts and unks. That's the new protocol. That's the new protocol. When I first started dealing with the conscious community out in Brooklyn, militancy. It was a real community, civil. You go to them lectures, ain't nobody fighting. Ain't nobody pushing nobody. Civil. Civil. But when motherfuckers brought the entertainment aspect to the game, and they start getting these sponsors that people don't know about, but there is a lot of sponsorship. That's when you started to see the bullshit. See? When this shit was taken over and put in the hands of certain people, that's when it got corrupted, man. You see? A lot of our elders got disrespected. Why? Because they was allowed to be disrespected. But you got motherfuckers like Sonetta saying he's an elder now. And why would you disrespect the elder? But you was disrespecting the elders, nigga. Don't think I don't remember, nigga, when you was on the street that day. Shout out to my brother Hebrew Perry. Only nigga who I saw stand up in front of Polite and tell him he a clown and tell him he a sellout. Shout out to Hebrew Perry. That's a real dude. And he told Sonetta, this nigga is gonna be the downfall of you. He told him that. This little European shoe wearing nigga. He told him. Because who you think started disrespecting the elders? Polite. He did it on the watch of Sonetta. Oh, fuck the elders. They broke. They need money to pay their bills. That's what they do. But now, you an elder, and you being disrespected. Now, we don't need to disrespect the elders. So we just gonna keep being fake. That's what we gonna be doing. Come on, man. Come on, man. We gotta stop being fanatics of people. Stop looking for leaders. Because that means you looking for a savior. And there's no pie in the sky, family. And stop thinking this shit is a community. Because it's not. There is no community. There's no businesses. There's no institutions. There's no schools. There's no hospitals. There's none of that. There is none of that. And you know why? Because of the infighting. Because of the ego. The ego. Somebody always got to prove that they better than the next person. That's what destroyed this community. The competition and thinking you better than somebody and you wanting to be number one. That's what destroyed this shit. It went from a we to a I. Now it's about what I'm going to do, not what we going to do. See, y'all don't understand. All this YouTube shit that we doing is the result of what happened in the streets for all these years. You see? This ain't no new shit. This is what comes out of the fake shit. The fake YouTube conscious community, where everybody call each other brothers and sisters, but then you go in other chats and bad mouthing it. I'm pretty sure I got 43 viewers. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. And this ain't throwing no shot at nobody. But I guarantee you, I could find any of you other people in other people's chats saying shit about DS1. Because I done saw it before. You see? I done saw it before. I done saw people throwing me under the bus, but then come here and call me brother. Right. Because a lot of people are just in it for the entertainment. And this is why people keep making the money they making. Mona Scott of YouTube. Reality TV, man. You got people wanting to be Mona Scott, and you got men who want to be Lee Daniels of this YouTube shit. I want to be able to control what people say on their platforms. But then you go on in other chats, peace, bro. Peace, sis. Peace, bro. So I'm going to see a few of y'all later on over there saying what DS1 was talking about, and I think he was talking about you, and I already know how this game go. But see, that's why I don't give a fuck. And I know that's what a lot of y'all don't like about DS1. But guess what? If Malcolm gave a fuck, if Martin gave a fuck, if these types of people gave a fuck, if Larry Hoover gave a fuck, if Martin Delaney gave a fuck, if Marcus Garvey gave a fuck, they wouldn't have been able to ever do nothing or affect people. This is why I say sheep stay sleep. Because I'm not advising you to wake up. I want you to keep following your shepherd. Because he's going to lead you to the what? To the slaughter. He's going to lead you to the slaughter. So we got to heal before we build, family. We really do. Because if not, we're going to keep producing the fake shit. So shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. Y'all got any questions or anything? Y'all could put it in the chat. I'm going to stay on, see if y'all going to drop some questions. If not, I'm going to sign out, family. So I'm going to wait a little minute. I see y'all real active in the chat. Shout out to y'all. You know, I love the support. I'm glad y'all come through and y'all support a brother. You know, whether if it's real or half of real, you know, it all counts at the end of the day. Peace. Peace, Sonya. No doubt. No doubt. Peace to you, sis. Nah. Y'all do that in the back chat. No doubt, living soul journey. No doubt. I'm just here to bring. I'm just here to bring that raw. That's all. That's all I know how to do. No doubt, JT. Good looking. Exactly, surfing. Exactly. See, that's what. See, that's what fucked up Marcus Garvey and why he went into exile because he was dealing with so much shit, not only from the system he was fighting against, but from his own people. You see? The answer to our problem is healing before we try to build anything. That's the answer. That's the answer to our problem. And we have a lot of problems. But we got to heal before we try to build anything. Let's stop saying we need to build hospitals and schools and niggas can't even get along. So if it's two surgeons in the hospital room and one is saying they want to do something and the other one is saying, no, I want to do this, they might kill the patient. So we got to heal before we build. That's the answer to our problem. Healing before we build, before we try to build anything. What are your suggestions to combat the foolishness on display on YouTube? My suggestion is try to stay away from it as much as you can, but always stay true to yourself. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay true to myself. So if somebody call me out, I'm going to respond. I'm never too big to get in the mud. See, a lot of people who had a platforms, they start thinking they're too good to respond to shit. No, I'm going to respond because I don't have the big I, little you complex. Y'all could go check out that show too. Big I's and little U's. I'm not a big I, and I don't look at nobody as a little you. So if you got something to say to me, say it to me and I will address it. And I'm going to address it. Because I don't think I'm too good to respond. So that's one way to combat it. Do what you do, stay true to yourself, and that's that. And if you the type of person that's gonna respond, you know what I'm saying? If you the type of person that's gonna respond, respond. And don't care about backlash. Don't care about what people gonna say. Exactly, Surf. Exactly. That's why people be saying, oh, why DS1 doing a show like this? Why DS1 doing a show like this? Because I can. And because I want to let the people know that I'm just like them. Just because I got a platform and people listen to me and some people may look at me in a certain light, I'm never too big to respond to nothing. Because I come from the mud. So I don't have a problem with getting dirty. Period. That's a fact. That's a fact. And a lot of them do have real power surfing. That's why that's why the atmosphere is what it is on YouTube. Because the atmosphere of this supremacist mindset was created off of YouTube first. Right, exactly. I mean, but come on, man. Of course. Of course. Of course. But see, when you don't grow up with principles, humility never crosses your mind. Humility never crosses your mind. And sometimes You know, niggas gotta eat humble pie. And sometimes you gotta force feed it to some of these niggas to just show them that I'm not the one, you know? Because some people play on that too. Peace and love, DSGB for life. Peace and love. You know what I'm saying? Some people you just gotta let them know that I'm not playing, you know? I'm not playing. That's just, you know, that's just what it is. Some people understand it, some people don't, you know? So y'all got any more questions? I love the interaction too. Shout out to y'all, man. I love the interaction. The fake black power code. The fake black power code need to be replaced with the black love code. The black love code. And when I say black love code, I'm not saying that as black meaning your skin tone or whatever. Because like I said, black is a class. What I want to say is we need to start loving ourselves, loving our own people. There's nothing wrong with loving your own people. Every other group of people love their people. So we need a love code. And see, in a code, people think the code is just based on what we should be doing. A code is really created to instruct people what not to do. What not to do. Not just what you should be doing, but what you should not be doing. Like getting on YouTube calling white people all types of animals and beasts, but then you married to a white woman. See, that's part of the fake black power code. Where you could get up here and incite bullshit, talk acting like you dislike white folks so much, but you married into a family of white people. See, that's part of the fake black power code that has to be destroyed. Because how you get on YouTube and talk all this shit, what are you getting out of destroying the image of white folks, but then you married to a white woman? What are you getting out of getting on YouTube doing that? See, you got to question those types of people because obviously you trying to lead somebody somewhere, and when you lead them, it won't be good. It won't be good. So all this talk against swirling, it's a lot of swirling going on in this community. You know how many of these dudes then has sex with white women, but call a white woman a beast? Fake black power code. Because you ain't got to love your people to hate another people. It's facts. So y'all wake up, man. That bullshit pushing this fake black power code. Let me see if there's any more questions. That's a fact. The hypocrisy is real. It definitely is at an all-time high. You know what's going on inside of them surfing? I'm touching their bones. That's what it is. They don't want DS1 to speak. It's all good though. Shout out to Uncle Shug. Peace, God. Thank you. The hate is real. The hatred for people. But then these people turn around and say, I love you, family. I love you. Right. Right. Come on, man. Fake black power code. Call each other kings and queens, but then threaten their life. Say, if I ever see you, I'm going to do something to you. What you trying to do? You trying to get the authorities involved? So you got to watch people. You got to watch people. You got to watch people, man. People get paid to do shit like that. Trust and believe. They get paid to do it. Lead your ass right into federal custody. Next thing you know, you got all types of terrorist charges on you, all that. Because motherfuckers done recorded your live streams and all that. Now the nigga you been arguing with the whole time and y'all been coming at each other, you find out he a cop. Come to find out, he got a whole file on your motherfucking ass. That's some people's jobs, man. But they come in here and push that black power shit and push to hate other people when that's considered terrorism. Y'all didn't know that? Hate speech is considered terroristic. Y'all didn't know that? Sheep stay sleep. Any more questions, fam? Bro, but who's paying them? Nobody ain't paying them. There's only certain people getting paid. Like Polite. Like him. These niggas ain't getting no checks, man. Real shit. Yo, that's why I fucks with you, surfing. That's why I fucks with you. Cause you know what I'm saying? You put shit into real perspectives, man. Real shit, man. Mental health is very important. Very important. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mental health. There's a lot of people who need help too, man. That's a fact. People got 30, 40 troll accounts. You are mentally unstable. You actually have multiple personality disorder. You feel me? Because you like pretending to be 30 different people. But the question is, do you got 30 different talents? That's the real question. You see? What can you do besides create troll accounts? Because all that means is you know how to create chaos. You see? And when the world is always chaotic, don't God send a messenger? So if we calling ourselves the conscious people, the conscious folk, the 5%, right? We calling ourselves that, then what are we doing? Why shit is all in shambles? Out of the chaos should come order. And I'm not talking about kumbaya shit. Not that kumbaya, my lord, we all friends and we love each other fake shit. You see, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that fake tag team WWF shit, but we really don't like each other. Because, see, y'all better believe something, family. When you fucking with, good looking, Eddie Frost, good looking. A community can be built off of sick people. That's what you got cults surfing. Cults. And that's what they're treating this shit like, a cult. That's what this shit is. It's a cult. Cult community. Bunch of zealots. Bunch of zealots and rhetoric lovers. Shout out to the distinct lady. I see you. So yeah, family. I don't see no more questions right now. So I'm gonna end this. Facts. Facts. These are Dr. York's lost sheep. Exactly. Who do you think Pharaoh is? Pharaoh's a Nubian. Pharaoh's a Nubian. Polite is a Nubian. You right. But I'll be back later on tonight, family, with another topic. You know, my head on out. Do what I got to do. And I'll check y'all later, man. This is DS1 Ross. You know, Sheep Stay Sleep. You just tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep Live. I want all y'all to have a good day. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And I see y'all tonight. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell for all future notifications, because I will be back tonight for sure, family. And we going to get into some other shit. You know what I'm saying? We going to get into something that's practical, something that's productive tonight, y'all. So y'all have a good day, y'all. I'm out. Peace.